Hi everyone, this is Sarah from Ocean Dreams Reiki, and I'm going to give about a minute for people to pop on here and join us in our discussion about crystal grids and healing tonight. So I'm just going to take a moment while I'm waiting for people to pop on to just ground, and I'm going to try and focus on the camera lens on that side on my phone. Hi Karen, thanks for being here. So as people come in, just keep taking a couple deep breaths and relax, and let any of the worries or stress of the day just melt away, and just be present right now in this space and time, relaxed, releasing everything else, being calm and peaceful. And right now I'm going to call in my guides for protection and love and healing to be with us here right now. And usually I already went through the room and put up my Reiki symbols up for protection in the room, and cleansed the space about 10 minutes ago before I came in here. So this way it would just be calm and ready for me to come in here and do my little spiel. So I see there's a couple people on. Hopefully the signal works good. We're down in my Reiki room, but I moved over away from where I usually work at my altar space and came over down to the floor over here. Seems like people keep popping on and off, so hopefully the signal holds up. If you notice that it's having issues, please go ahead and comment below. Also, let me know that you're here, say hi, and I'll start talking about crystals in just a moment. So besides talking about crystal grids tonight, I was also going to mention a giveaway that I'm doing at the end of the month. And I thought that I would also pick a crystal, like intuitively choose a crystal for whoever's on. And, you know, I'm going to be giving you homework actually, because I'm going to tell you the crystal from the ones that are laid out here on the table, but you guys have to research it and find out if it resonates with you for whatever specific issues going on in your life, or something that you had in mind at the time that I chose the crystal for you, because I feel that it's important that we empower ourselves, not just rely on everyone else to give you information, but to, you know, research and find out information for yourself and see, you know, help build up your intuition too. Oh, hi Heather, you're not late at all. Just kind of starting here, giving a little time for Facebook to catch up and for anyone to show up on here too. So let me talk about, as I was telling Karen, we're going to be talking about crystal grids tonight, and also a little bit about a giveaway I'm doing and about some of the crystals here. So for anyone that might have just come on. So a basic crystal grid is, I have a simple one that I made here, and this is an elemental grid. And what I have here is the different symbols for each of the elements. So I have for north or earth, there's a leaf, and make sure I go around the right way. There we have like spirals, kind of wisps of air, and on the bottom is fire, and then the last direction is water, which is in the west. And then I have a little compass in the middle there. And these are one of the grids that I created for sale I like to do different designs all the time, so each one's a little unique. Unless there's a design that you've seen previously, I could always redo that for you. But I try and do something a little unique each time to personalize it for everybody. I also like to put quotes on the back of the grid sometimes. If there's something special for you or something I tap into for you to add like an extra little layer of energy for it. So this is what a basic grid looks like. And hello to anyone who just came on. I see a couple of other people popped up. Just comment below with your name so I know that you're here. And sorry if I'm looking that way, opposite way. The camera's on this side, but I don't know. I keep looking the wrong way, but that's okay. You guys will forgive me, right? Hi, Steve. Thanks for being here. So this is a basic little crystal grid. And then I have another one over here that I'll show you. This is, really heavy one. And I think this one's about between 8 to 10 inches across. And they're pretty thick. They're about an inch thick. And all made with myrtle wood, which is a local Oregon wood that I really love. And they harvest these ethically, so they're not cutting down trees. They're getting trees that are already fallen, either on the side of the road, or sometimes people will call them in and say, hey, come get these trees that fell on my property that you could use. So I think it's pretty awesome. So I like the energy of it because I know it's not like, you know, I started out with kind of like hobby wood from the store, and it just wasn't the same to me. And it's local, so I'm supporting local businesses, which I love to do. So this is a bigger grid, and this is a feng shui grid or a bagua grid that I made. And so you could see these represent each of the different sections around your home, and then I just put the yin yangs out around the edges to you know, kind of bring in more of that balance energy that you want in your home. So those are different style of crystal grids. Some crystal grids you'll see will be made with different sacred geometry points, designs. So you could use anything for a crystal grid. This actual tablecloth I'm using as a large crystal grid. It's, let me show you. It has all the different chakra colors. My friend Tessa sent this to me, and it's got a sacred geometry pattern in the middle of it. So it's pretty awesome. And I'm just using a big table. My husband made you know, a round table actually for my boys, and I just stole this for my Reiki room, so we could come down here and meditate sometimes together. But yeah, so you could utilize anything to make a crystal grid. I mean, there's cool placemats out there, or you could print up some templates, you know, online and use those. You could laminate them, or you could draw something out yourself. Hi, Janice. Hi, Rosalind. Hi, Deb. Thanks for being here, you guys. Let me scroll up and see who else came on. Okay, I think I got everyone. So we're just talking about crystal grids tonight, and I showed a couple grids I have, like this elemental grid and also a feng shui grid, and I have different ones, and I always custom make them. You know, if you have a design in mind, just let me know. But so basically what started the thought of doing talking about crystal grids tonight was my friend is looking for a home right now, and they've been house hunting for a while, and I thought, well, okay, let's pick some crystals that you could make a grid, because she just got a grid from me, and you could focus the energy on the house hunting. So what I did, she has a different grid from this, but I just picked this simple one to show you guys. So what I did was just pick 5 basic crystals, because she's still learning about working with crystals. I wanted to make it easy, less stressful for her, right? So we have a moss agate, which is green and representing earth. It's on the leaf for the northern direction, and representing healing and grounding, prosperity, and abundance as well. And then we have, for the east, We have citrine, which is abundance and joy. Lots of happy energy, because you want a happy energy in your home. So you have your focus of your intention, which is finding the perfect house, and then you're going to pick crystals that resonate with that energy, right? So let me see what else I've got down here. I've got carnelian for fire, and that's going to go on the fire symbol. And carnelian's also like activation energy and vitality. And so you want to bring vitality into your home. You want it to be the best home that is going to, you know, keep you happy and productive, and you know, just have that energy of life, you know, and in your home. You don't want that sluggish energy. You want something that feels vibrant and keeps you feeling happy and alive. And so carnelian's perfect. And also carnelian activating new beginnings, I think of, because it kind of resonates with the Aries signs, and Aries is new beginnings. We also have the new moon coming up, so carnelian would be a good stone to work with that energy for finding a new home. And then for the water in the west, wrong one. I picked sodalite, if you could see that there. And sodalite connects with intelligence, intuition, truth, and justice. And I thought that it would kind of help lend to the energy of finding a home that is that makes you feel like your authentic self, or you know, your true self, and also tapping into that intuition. So when they're house hunting, they can tap into what feels right for them, right? And then last, I picked rose quartz. You could see that. And rose quartz is in the center where the compass is, because you want to focus on having loving energy in your home. A peaceful home, a happy home, and just a home filled with love. So that is like the focus of finding a home that you also fall in love with, you know. So this is a basic, simple grid. And what you can do also is you can get some quartz, because quartz is known as the master healer or amplifier stone. And then you could put quartz points in between them if you wanted, to add to the energy of the grid. And so you have your basic like 5 plus the extra 4, you know, if you had a grid like this. Otherwise, if you could also put, like I have crystals all around the larger grid, you could put the quartz points, if you can see that, on the outside of the grid pointing in, to amplify the energy as well. Either way is going to work. You just do what's aesthetically pleasing to you, or what feels right to you, and you know, it's helping to amplify your attentions. And that's what crystals do. The crystal healing energy does. It amplifies your thoughts, and thoughts, you know, turn, you know, energy follows your thoughts. So you're helping to create, you're helping to manifest. So by having a clear direction of your thoughts and having that extra boost with all these lovely intentions, that's going to help you find that home you're looking for, or focus on whatever goals that you're looking into working with. Sorry, I can't talk very well tonight. So basically, when you have your crystal grid, let me see if I can bring this up for you guys to see better. Okay, so you have your crystal grid, and if you haven't watched any of my videos before, hi Tess, thanks for being here, and sorry I'm shaky, but what you do is you start in the center and you go out, and then you connect to the next point and come back in, and you're going all the way around. Now everyone connects their crystal grids differently, but this is how I was taught by several different teachers. Some people just go out and back like that, so you're still connecting to the center. You do what feels right for you, okay? Either way, it's going to work. You're connecting this way, you're connecting that way, you know, or you could go out and circle around, kind of spiral the energy into the focus point. You know, get creative, do what feels right. It's all about intention. So don't worry about following the rules and being perfect, because that's just going to stress you out more, and you don't want that stress energy going into the center of your crystal grid. So just, go with the flow, have that happy focus on your goal. You can even write your goal down and put on a piece of paper like underneath the center stone, or you could even put it underneath as well. And that kind of focuses more of the energy too. And you could keep this board up or grid up as long as you want until you reach your goal. Because what you want to do is, suppose you know that you have an exam coming up in 30 days, right? So you could start your grid ahead of time, and then each week you could refresh the energy. So you would come with your whatever, wand that you're using or crystal to focus the energy, and maybe once a week you would come back and reset the grid just to amplify the energy and keep that energy flowing for that whole time period. And then after your exam is over, or you find your house, or you find your true love, or whatever that you're working on, whatever goal that you're working on, then you would take it down. And always remember to give gratitude. Before you connect your grid, give thanks for the crystals or the energy or your guides that you call upon to work with you, or the universe in general, and then give thanks once your goal is completed. And even if, say, you don't pass that exam, well, obviously things happen for a reason, so you still give thanks that, that energy, whatever reason that it didn't work out, still have gratitude, because there's always a reason why it didn't work out, okay? So obviously we sometimes can't see that at the time. Trust me, I've been going through that a lot this month, but there's a reason for it. So just like some things that we found out we're moving this summer, in case some of you guys don't know, and that was really unexpected. And we had been doing, energy work and different stuff because we wanted to either stay longer or go to a certain place, and neither of those worked out. And sometimes it's hard to see why, and we were a little upset, but we know that there's a good reason behind it, and maybe we just need a change of space, a change of energy to further us along on our path, like for each of us in our family. So, don't get caught up on, oh, that crystal grid didn't work for me, my energy doesn't work, or whoever helped me with this, they're not working or whatever, right? The universe, things happen for a reason. So just go with the flow, and the crystals are here to support us, and you could use them for all different sorts of purposes. So thanks for bearing with me tonight while I try and gather my thoughts. I wonder what the moon sign is in tonight, because I just feel a little clouded, I guess. But so this was a basic one for house hunting. Now suppose you want to do a grid for love. Well, then you're going to find stones that resonate with love energy. So like rose quartz would go in the center, okay, for love. Carnelian, maybe for energy and action, passion. Garnet would be great for passion. You could put that up there. Quartz to amplify those loving feelings that you want to send out to attract. And what's another good one? Maybe even amethyst, okay? Because amethyst connects to our higher spirit. We want to connect to our intuition, so we know if we feel right about that person that we meet. So that's another simple crystal grid that you can do, and any you could use to connect them. You could use a selenite wand like that, and you could use just another regular stone. Usually quartz is really good. I like selenite because selenite is like a purification stone. It also connects to the divine, the goddess energy, and so I like to call in that energy when I'm doing my work. So those are good. And you could, if you were doing like a love grid, you could get a rose quartz wand or rose quartz stone. Do I have an extra one here? No. But if you had a rose quartz stone, pretend this is, then you could use that to help amplify the love energy, you know? So just choose crystals that are going to amplify your intentions. Like you don't want to choose, if you want to be really calm and peaceful, you don't really want to choose citrine or carnelian, which is like drinking a cup of coffee and keeping you wired all day. You don't want those crystals in your grid then, or as the wand to connect them. So make sure you choose crystals according to the energy that you need. And everything has intention. So, I mean, even if you had a carnelian and that's the only stone you had and you wanted to use that to bring peace into your life, then you could ask the stone to give you the energy that you need to, you know, help you get throughout the day, but that you still need to find that calm, you know? So you just use your words accordingly. Now, another thing, what you want to do is even before you start setting up a crystal grid, usually we call in our guides to help us for protection. And then also we might want to cleanse the crystals in case we work with them before. So like with the little chime, and you just go around cleansing the space and all the crystals. And then I like to use my Palo Santo. Like this is my Palo Santo from Yule. You can see I've used it on several of the videos that I've done lately. And these just last forever. They're awesome. So they don't like burn super fast. And you could just go around. You could pick up each crystal, you know, and cleanse them that way. And do all this before you start putting your grid together. Let me put that somewhere it doesn't burn. Okay, so next is, suppose you don't have a grid, you know, at all. Okay, goodbye grid. But you have a big hunk of crystals, right? You could use this crystal as your grid, right? Like some people have big chunks of selenite or quartz, or this is, if you can see that, pretty pink, that's rose quartz. I just got that at a gem show. And you could use that with quartz all around it and focus your intention with that, and, you know, put your goal underneath the piece of rose quartz. Or just have the piece of rose quartz and put a regular quartz on top, and just something simple like that, and focus your attention with that. So it doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need 100 crystals. You could just use one if you want. Like here's a selenite heart. You can use that and just hold it and call in your guides. And for selenite, I like to think of peace. So I'm going to imagine or think about sending peace to all of you right now. So all I have to do, I could just work with this one simple crystal and send out peaceful energy to all of you now. I don't need the whole entire grid. That's the great thing about crystals. You know, they're portable. You don't need a ton. You could use, you know, just one if you need to, okay? Just get creative with them, you know, and get creative with the templates that you use. And like suppose you're doing a love grid, then you could draw the heart on a piece of paper. You can even draw crystals or like a heart in the sand and then put crystal points around it. You know, the more creative that you get with it, then the more like great energy is going to go into it. So there's no rules, you know, there's no rules to limit you on anything. So that's my little spiel on crystals tonight. Oh, also what I was going to tell you is sometimes when we do crystal grids, and you can have your paper with your intentions on them, or what you can do is if you like working with tarot or oracle cards, instead of writing your intention, sorry, I'm just arranging all the crystals around the middle. They want to go to the middle. Let's put them all in the middle really quick. Maybe they're all like holding hands as friends. I don't know. Sorry. You guys, you know me, I can be a little goofy sometimes, right? Although my Aquarius ascendant makes me very, not airheaded, sometimes an airhead, sometimes very like serious when I'm talking, but you know how that goes. So what I did was, thanks for the laughs, you guys. So what I did is, here's a tarot card from the Celtic Dragon deck, and it is called the World, okay? And so what you can do is take a tarot card or oracle card that resonates with what you want to work on and use that in your grid. So you could put it underneath the grid, or you could prop it up in front of it, and you know, imagine that energy is going to it. So like for, you know, finding your perfect house, like the World is, there's a couple there with all the dragons and they have everything that they need, okay? Or there might be a different card that like one of the cards with the cups or chalices in it, or pentacles, which represent coins. So that might be good cards to pull also to represent, you know, that you're looking for abundance or a home or whatever you're looking for. There might be the romance card with the woman and man, or you know, or other cards that resonate with whatever your goal is. So you can add in your tarot or oracle cards into your crystal grids for just an extra layer of like oomph to them. So, you know, like I said, get creative with all the tools that you have. You could add in flowers for a love grid. It'd be so beautiful to have like rose petals scattered all around your grid, or maybe peonies, or some kind of other beautiful flower that represents love to you. And for healing, you might add in some fresh leaves that you know, you've gotten from outside, or you know, some spring, during the spring, maybe some grass or something that represents healing and life and vitality to you. You could add berries around the grids, you know, just get creative, like I said. So that's kind of like the simple explanation of grids. And what I like to do is, I have several grids that I have kept for myself, I created, so I can do crystal healing for other people. So what I wanted to do is, at the end of the month, I'm going to do a giveaway. And basically anyone who shared any of my videos over the month of January, I'm going to enter your name in a contest, and you guys can win a crystal grid session from me. And basically what it is I get one of my crystal grids out, and you tell me a goal that you want to work on. It could be for general healing, it could be for love, it could be for finances, or maybe promotion or school or whatever. And one person is going to get a chance to win a distant session from me. So what I do is I use the grid, and I choose the crystals that intuitively would work well for your healing session. And I keep that grid up usually for about 21 days, because like they say, 21 days to kind of start a habit. So what I do is do 21 days, so you would win a session for that. So please, when you share any of my live videos, and you could go back and share other ones too if you want, but as long as you share one, you're going to be entered into the contest. But share it on public settings, so this way I could see that you shared it, and then the word gets around, because I really, it's hard for me to come on here sometimes to do these, and I wish I could do them more, but you know, it kind of depends on my family. And so anytime that I do come on here, I just hope you guys know that it's because, you know, I really love being here to help teaching you guys. And it's also precious time for me, because I'm taking that time away from my kids. And like tonight, my husband's on duty, so, you know, I bribed the kids with electronics again so I could come down here. So of course they were happy, and then I'm happy because I get to spend a little time doing this for all of you guys. So anyway, so yeah, just to be entered in the giveaway at the end of the month, if you could share one of my Facebook Live videos from January, make sure to set it on public settings so I could see it. And also, you know, of course I love if you could refer friends to the page, because even if maybe if what I do doesn't help you, it might be able to help other people as well. So I do Reiki, I do crystal healing, like I was telling you guys, and then I also have my other page, Ocean Dreams Creations, where I'm selling my crystal kits on Etsy, and I make jewelry too and all kinds of stuff. And we're going to be moving in the next 5 to 6 months probably. So, after that, I'm going to probably not be on Facebook too often until we get settled in and everything. So I'm going to try and get on here once a week if I can. Oh, Heather, I missed what we should share. Oh, sorry. Okay, so just what you need to share is the one of the Facebook Live videos I've done over the month. And in order to do the public share is there should be privacy settings when you go to share the post, and you would just click that and do public. And then you could just make sure to go back if you are sharing to just friends usually, then all you do is go back the next time, and your next post you would click, share to friends, and it just basically resets it. So then you don't have to worry about it being on public all the time. So let me know if you have any questions with that, and I could try and help you too. I know Facebook's kind of funny sometimes. But let's see. Okay, so what I wanted to do tonight was pick a crystal for the people who were on here. And thank you, Heather. And I'm just going to pick one of the crystals intuitively when I see your name. And what I want you to do is a little homework. Instead of me telling you what that crystal means, I want you to find out what that crystal means to you. I want you to research the crystal. And it's so easy just to look onto Google, type in moss agate meaning, and then you'll get a slew of websites come up. And see if that energy resonated with you tonight. Because what I want to do is help empower you and help you really get into crystal energy and crystal healing, because it's just something I find that it's amazing, and it's helped me a lot since I've been on my crystal healing journey. I also got my certification last year through the Love and Light Energy School of Medicine, although she recently changed her name now, and I'll post that below. But, one thing that really helps solidify things for us is when we put the energy into it and find out about it ourselves. At least that's what I believe. So people could tell you what something means to you, but that stone's meaning might not resonate, directly with you, even though it had one meaning for me. Like this crystal, like moss agate, one of the meanings for it is prosperity. Well, maybe that's not going to resonate with you. Maybe you read more about moss agate, and it says it's a stone for healing. I can't even think what healing attributes it has right now. But for healing, just say your kidneys, right? Oh, yeah, I've been having kidney stones. So you read that, you find out, and that's going to solidify that information in your head more for you. So, yeah, sorry, I'm giving you guys homework tonight. Okay, so are you guys ready? Give me some hearts or thumbs up, and then I will go around and choose a crystal for you guys tonight. Okay. So let's see who came on first. Okay, I'm seeing some more hearts. All right, you guys, you're ready for homework, right? So Karen, since you were first on, I'm going to pick one for you. Okay. Okay, Karen, you got quartz. So that is your homework for tonight, to find out how quartz resonates with you. And I'll just tell you one thing, that quartz is considered the master healer stone. So there you go, Karen. All right, next. Okay, I see Heather there, so I will choose one for Heather, okay? Okay, Heather, there you go. Can you see that? You got sodalite. And sodalite is a stone for the third eye chakra. Oops, sorry guys. Should go around the other way. Let's see, Steve. Steve, I haven't seen forever. I'm so excited that Steve came on here. He used to work with me when I had my mundane job at Target many years ago. Okay, Steve, I keep feeling citrine for you. First one I grabbed, and I just think it wants to go to you. So citrine. And citrine works with your solar plexus. Okay, let's see who's next. We have Rosalind. Okay, my Rosalind. Okay, I'm just going to look at the stones because Rosalind, oh, can you see that? There's some pink on that side. Do you know what? Target wasn't all that bad. No, sometimes it wasn't bad. Made some great friends at Target, so that was the good thing about it, right? This is Rhodonite, Rosalind, and Rhodonite, feeling it's working for the sacral area right now. Now, some stones will work with different chakras, so you know, use the stones on whatever chakra you feel that it needs to go to. So even a blue stone could be put on your feet for grounding, you know, or for whatever use you want to calm your energy. Then it's okay to put it on your root chakra or your foot chakra, okay? So don't think that a certain color has to go to a certain chakra. It doesn't have to be that way, okay? So Rosalind, Rhodonite. Where'd it go? Oops, let's go back over there. Okay, let's see who else we got. Janice. Let me get Janice. Okay, amethyst was the first one I spotted. There you go, Janice. Beautiful amethyst for your third eye or crown chakra. And I see Deb. Okay. Deb, red jasper was calling your name. Can you see that? Oh, it doesn't want to focus, huh? Kinda. And red jasper is great for your root chakra. Okay, let's see who else. Haley. Haley, I'm picking up garnet for you. Right there. Beautiful garnet is great for the root also. And also your heart chakra. Let's see, who else did I get? Tessa. Tessa. I think you need some hematite, girl. Hematite. You know what hematite's about, right? Hematite's calling your name. Okay, let's see. Did I get everyone? Who else is here? There's Janice, Tessa, Haley, Heather. Heather, did I get you, Heather? I think I got you second, right? Yep. I got Heather. Let me keep scrolling. Oh, Tracy. Hello, mother. Let's see. You're going to have to go back to watch the video, but I'll pick a stone for you. Okay, I saw rainbow moonstone first. And that's a beautiful stone. Oh, it's kind of hard to tell. My phone doesn't want to focus, but rainbow moonstone has some beautiful flashes to it if you could find it. So rainbow moonstone. So your job is to look that up tonight and see if the meaning resonates for you. So just Google rainbow moonstone meaning and see what pops up. Okay, let's see. Anyone else? Mom, yes, Mom. Oh, Janice, you have some stones in the tumbler. Oh, yay. Oh, you were talking to my husband, huh? Were you? Yep, he's on duty tonight. I don't get to talk to him right now. Oh. My foot is falling asleep. I don't usually sit on the floor, so let me stretch that out. Okay, I think I got everyone. If anyone else came on, then please comment your name below quickly, and then I could choose a stone for you. And since I'm usually pretty nice about it, I will let whoever comes on later tonight pick a stone as well. And before I go to sleep, I'm gonna put closed on here. So this way, like I said, if you want to be entered in the giveaway, you could share this post on the public setting, and then if your friends join in, then I'll pick a stone for them as well. And they just have to research it also. But this is a good way to help, you know, get the word out and share. And I'll try and come up with, I know I talk about crystals a lot, so if you guys have a topic that you want me to talk about, then feel free to message me, and I'll try and do one of those topics the next time. There's so many different things that we could go over. You know, I love tapping into Reiki. We could talk about Reiki, crystals again. We could always talk about crystals. I can never not talk about crystals. We could talk about tarot or oracle cards, or you know, just whatever, you know, different tools or smudging. There's all sorts of topics on there, so feel free to message me anytime. And thanks, Tessa, for answering Heather. Soda Light, yes. So I think I'm going to end it here because I'm just feeling a little grounded right now, and I just want to rest. But I want to thank all you guys for coming on tonight, and I appreciate your support and your love, and that I get to share this space with you and send you guys all some good crystal vibes. So remember, I also made up like different crystal sets. So if you're looking for crystals, some affordable tumbled crystals, I actually made up some elemental sets, and those are in my Etsy shop, Ocean Dreams Creations, and I do custom sets too. So if you have a certain you know, a goal that you want to work on, that I could make a crystal set for you. So like a love set, I'll put together stones for that, or you know, whatever your specific need is. And then you know, stones are great because you could use them over and over again. You know, just keep cleansing them, you know, before each use. And I have a couple crystal starter kits in there. So, and what I'm doing, if you guys didn't know, I'm doing whoever buys my crystal starter kit, they're going to be in a secret Facebook group, and then each week I'm going to be discussing certain stones in the kit, and then you could go scroll back to you know, if you come in late, you could scroll back and see what the stones are that we discussed, and I'll pin stones in the album too for anyone else who joins us later. But my kits are $25 with shipping in the US, and I could ship overseas if you need. Just let me know, because shipping goes up to maybe $15, I think. But yeah, I think it's a great way to learn about crystal healing. You get a basic set of about 10 crystals, and it's a good way to start, you know, on your little journey. And then you get to work with other people, and so we could all discuss. What I'm going to start doing is some pre-recorded meditations on each crystal and posting those as well. So, you know, that's a great way to you know, start in with a close, you know, group of friends as well, you know, that you don't feel silly asking about crystals with. So check that out. That's on my Ocean Dreams Creations on Etsy site, or you could message me and I could just send you a PayPal link too, because that's always easier as well. And if you have any questions, message me anytime. We have the new moon on Friday coming up, and I'm going to be sending Reiki out for everybody, especially if you're in our group, Healing with the Light of Reiki. It's a closed group right now, but I still send Reiki to everyone that is on my pages and stuff, because I just feel like, you know, I want to send that positive energy out there into the world, and my kids usually help me too, so it's always a great family thing for us to do. So thanks for being here, you guys. I hope you have a great week, and I will hopefully see you guys next week. All right. Ocean blessings to y'all. Bye.